Why, hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. It is lovely to see you today, and I hope that you are doing well. We have so many quests to do, and I don't really know where to begin. Of course, we're going to go and meet Judy at her van. I'm not going to leave her hanging, but oh my god. In the past couple of episodes, we have accrued so many quests. And my problem is, I don't know which of these may or may not be time sensitive. So, dream on, call Jefferson back. I think the fact that it says call Jefferson back and it doesn't have any more information is probably a good indication that that is not necessarily time sensitive. But maybe when I do call him, that will then begin, you know, ticking along, if you know what I mean. So, okay, we've got that. We do want to go get that reward, don't we? The free reward from Cassius Ryder's Ripper Doc Shop inventory. We'll probably try and do that today. I would like to pick up this unique smart weapon hand augment, you know what I mean, the tattoo. So Jefferson, Raymond, Chandler evening. Go to the area where Pepe's wife works during the day. That almost feels like it should be time sensitive, but maybe not. I don't know. Meet with River Ward in the evening. That doesn't seem time sensitive. Cold Mirage. I still need to go back to Nyx. That's something I really want to do, because we currently are in possession of Raish Bartmoss's cyberdeck. That's insane, considering Bartmoss's legacy. And we own it. It's in our inventory, and I need to go and give it to Nyx. That's something I would really like to do today. Going to Delamain, I mean, if I go back over here, you'll see that, of course, many people did recommend. Several commenters have said it's best to pick this one up earlier in the playthrough. That's something else I'd like to do. I feel almost overwhelmed with the amount of content that is available to me. And the weird thing is, I just want to go and do a couple gigs. Despite all of this, I just want to go and do some gigs. I mean, we still have to do Beat on the Brat. Like, it's just, I can't believe we're, what, like 24 episodes deep? Maybe more, maybe less, but that sort of ballpark. I know I've got about 45 hours-ish, maybe 46 hours on the save file. And I still have not met with Takamura. Like, what? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what order we're going to do things in. I need to go and see Panam. I dread messing that up. Because, of course, it's that's something we've been doing a lot of. Not Panam. Well, maybe one day, but I digress. We need to probably keep up with that. Like, I'd feel bad if, like, say Queen of the Highway popped up and said mission failed. I would be devastated, considering the amount of time we've invested in that quest, the love we've poured into establishing that relationship with Panam. Like, I would be devastated. So I think what I'll do, this might be a really jam-packed episode, so go get a drink, get some popcorn. I think I'm going to go see Judy at her van. After that, because we're in the local nearby vicinity, go and chat to Nyx and see if maybe we can leverage Bartmoss's cyberdeck. And then we'll go and see Panam. Or maybe on the way we can do this. Where is this on the map? Where is Cassius Ryder? Oh, all the way up there. I might go up there. I might be able to do that. Okay. Well, let's begin by again going to meet Judy at her van. Did I read this? Every city's got its shady neighborhoods and no-go zones. Stepping into these areas in Night City is like wading into the abyss and feeling it stare back through your soul. Anyone with an ounce of sense avoids these haunts altogether. Your average gonk's usually seen limping out, bleeding from one or more places. and UV, just make sure you come out intact. Speaking of gonks limping out of places, Ignacio Vega, who we killed at the end of the last episode, I realized after the fact, like it hit me during the edit, that that's a Better Call Saul reference. Which was pretty cool. I love Better Call Saul. I'm a big Vince Gilligan fan. So yeah, that it took a minute for the penny to drop, but we got there in the end. Okay, let's go meet Judy at her van, shall we? I've got many other things that I would like to do in the interim, by the way. Where am I? Sorry, I keep going into the menu. I did put points over here into tech, didn't I? Yeah, I really would like to try and, in an exploration of my build and play style and, just trying new things, I'd really like to lean more into using my quick hacking as a means to prepare for an assault. And then, of course, again, I'd love, it was the Nico Martyr, wasn't it? I don't know if I still have one. I may have sold it because I knew I'd leverage it too much. Yeah, I'd like to pick up a Nico Martyr again. That'd be nice. Are there any weapon shops nearby? Not here. There's one melee weapon vendor. And there's a weapon shop up there by the Netrunner. SOS Merc needed. Rescue the person located here. Like, oh, I just want to do gigs. I don't know. I really feel a pull to do some gigs, but I'll save that for maybe the next episode. So let's go meet Judy at her van. Again, I'd love to go and pick up some new tech weapons. That would be great. Jig Street. Yes, please. Oh. Why? Hello? Why can I not? I can't put my fists away. Okay. That was so bizarre. I left-clicked the thing. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Never mind. I'm also guessing that Fingers is alive again? Because obviously I did knock him out during the last quest. I'm curious that... Come on, grab on the ledge. I'm curious to see... Oh, I can't open that back up again. Is he in there? Maybe he's still unconscious on his bed. I hope that I've not permanently killed him. I just wanted to, rough him up a little bit because he's a piece of shit creep. But yeah, that was so weird that when I knocked him out, he was smiling, almost like he was getting off on the fact that I just beat him up. Yeah, that was deeply uncomfortable.
Well, don't you look delicious?
Oh.
Come here and let me have a lick.
Oh. I mean, you can try, but you're a hologram. I haven't actually uploaded the last... Well, no. I have uploaded the last episode, but no one's seen it yet. And I'm hoping the reception is good to my my intro.
Saw some funny-ass shit go down, all. Some juvie sporting fake IDs tried to slink past.
Okay, I think we overheard that yesterday. Hey, Judy.
I told him to spin.
Sorry it took me a while to get here. I was preoccupied.
You make sure the wreath's snug on you.
Okay.
You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
I'm gonna watch an XBD. Oh, God. I didn't put the nudity filter back on. This might be really explicit.
Ready
okay,
when you are.
Here we go. I don't want to see Evelyn in pain.
What you see. Might catch some.
I don't want to see Evelyn suffer. Name tag. Again, we'll watch all the way through before I edit. Name tag again, even closer that time. The screens. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was horrifying. Holy shit. Evelyn. Oh my god. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. So,
Editing mode's good to go.
yeah, I'm here.
Stick around all you want.
Scav.
Gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Christ, it's hot. Thermal readings are off the charts.
Keep looking.
I was gonna say, like on the bar at the top, it showed that there was a lot of thermal activity. Okay. Oh.
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scavs to me.
So in another room, the inhuman screams of a person picked apart for their cyberware. God damn. Okay, continue. Oh, it isn't Evelyn. This is some random guy. Not that it makes it any better.
Radio's turned way up.
Radio
Drown
drowning.
out the screaming.
Radio drowning out the cries of a tortured person. Okay, there's something to see here. Could it be the screen? I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. I was like, why can I not see anything?
Ordered recently.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Using the box to figure out where they are. Pizza from Buck A Slice. The aromas of anchovies, modified olives, and tuna proteins. Okay.
Scav woman. Who knew that sides chopping people up, they were scrolling XBDs?
I mean, if it's another, source of income. As grim as that sounds. I'm surprised we can't look at the dog tag to maybe get a name. I would have been almost certain that was what we would have been able to have scanned.
Electric Corp patch on the coveralls. Coveralls had a patch on them. Electric Corp.
Could be a costume. A prop?
Factory worker fetish? Hard as hell to believe.
It'd explain the higher thermal readings too. You'd be onto something.
Okay, and then we can see something now. We've got the coffee cup.
Can't beat that rich synth-goth aroma. Cheap shit. Cold, too. Buck a slice.
And something...
Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing buck a slice regularly. Which is not something someone does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric core power plant located near a buck a slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
I mean, we can't be entirely sure, but we could at least try. And regardless, if we do find something, even if it doesn't end up being the place we want, this is something that I would definitely want to try and put an end to. Now, this might sound grim, but I want to see what this looks like from the outside. Like, not experiencing it through them. So he says power on. This is grim, I'm sorry. Scan results, Netrunner alive. Multiple errors, critical components missing. It's I don't know if I can go in there from here, no, but if I just go back into the body. Oh, look at that. I was gonna say, if I go back into the body and rewind, the way this looked, I might have to play it to get the full effect. Does this not remind you, like, the sort of, like, dripping data, the pixels, the sort of ethereal nature to it all? Does this not remind you of what it looked like when we were interacting with Johnny before we woke up in the dump? When we were wandering the halls of Arasaka Tower, following in Johnny's footsteps. And you might be thinking, what is he on about? Does he think this is Johnny? No. Just more so the nature of I don't really how to describe it. The nature of how we interface with the world and cyberspace, the net. Because I was going to say, this reminds me not only of that moment where we were interacting with Johnny, and hold on, if I close this.
Old electric power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with this for now. Nothing else to garner from this scroll.
I think it was under the Nyx quest. There's a journal entry on artificial intelligence. And it had a very similar...
No time.
Hold on, journal... Was it under the Nyx quest? Nyx. No, there's one of these which talks about artificial intelligence. No, am I losing my mind? Here. Artificial intelligence. Like that sort of like that is exactly what the domain looked like where we interacted with Johnny. And again, we have these like stretched pixels where like the memory is almost like bleeding out. It's a really cool aesthetic. Again, I'm not trying to say that what we just witnessed is the same thing, but just the sort of, I suppose, the unification of that visual design across all of these different cybernetics, artificial intelligence, net stuff. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, anyway. It was very weird to witness that from their perspective. Okay, let's go back to Judy.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Sure.
Let's get going.
On our way.
Again, I know I said I got a bunch of things to do, but I'm not gonna just stop in the middle of a quest. Again, it's a good problem to have.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Judy? She just stopped in the middle of traffic. That was scary. I feel like we're going at the right time of day as well. Like this is peak Cyberpunk, isn't it? Slowly driving down the city streets. Delamain, leave your problems at the door. It's still so funny that we saw that advert a day or two before we actually got inside our very first Delamain cab. And little did I know, yeah, we'd be relying on Delamain rather heavily to escape the impact of Adam Smasher. God, that was sick. That was so cool. I wonder how far away this is. She said Charter Hill. And again, I feel like I'm definitely getting a little bit better at just understanding my location within Night City. Like, again, we've driven down here before. This is where the casino was that the Tiger Claws were running, where we went in and had to deal with... The quest was more so to do with... They'd recently had to change their netrunner. But still, I remember that was down there. If I'm remembering this correctly, over there is the Badlands. I could be completely wrong. I'm really tempted to look, but I'm not going to, because if I'm wrong, I can't live with the shame. But yeah, again, I'm hoping that by the time we're near the end of the game, I just know where I'm at. Oh, there you go, Westbrook, Charter Hill to the left. Are we going to go up there? Or is it a left for... Oh, it's much further on. Okay. Santa Cruz. Left here? No. The street sign definitely said Charter Hill to the left, which is why I'm waiting for it to turn. But yeah, I'm hoping, again, that none of these quests are time sensitive. Again, I don't want to be in the middle of something like this where Judy's like, shall we go? And I'm like, hold on. I need to go and spend 20 minutes doing anything but this quest. If that's okay. New album out now. Night City.
And
something.
here we are.
I don't think I've ever seen that advert before.
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around.
Okay.
Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
Sure. Gotcha.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So, if you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
All right.
Sure.
Going in.
Okay, well, before I go in, if I'm going to be tackling this in a covert way, I will remove all of these perks for my tech weapons, because I'm not going to be utilizing my tech stuff. If we go to our inventory, we've got the cocktail stick, which I don't want. I will equip Divided We Stand, just in case things go poorly, shall we say. We do have the Widowmaker if we did want to use the tech weapon. Well, yeah, let me go back here. So what are we going to do in order to tackle this in a covert manner? Subordination, 100% duration for control used on full health enemies. Less traceability would be nice. Reduced RAM cost the closer you are. -1 for combat used on enemies affected by targeted or controlled... I don't know what I just said. Affected by or targeted by control quick hacks. Whoa, there we go. Covert or the distract enemies quick hack. More quick hack damage for each unique quick hack or dot effect affecting enemy. Overclock, overclock, overclock. Finish a live wire. More upload speed for the first quick hack when you have at least 2 quick hacks queued on an enemy. Copy paste will definitely take that, just in case a netrunner gets me. 25% RAM recovery rate for each quick hack currently in the queue. And then I think what we'll do is go to reflexes. Oh no, do I have any points in cool? No, I would have grabbed Killer Instinct. Maybe. Let's go over here. We'll put a point into Slippery. And then maybe we go for things like Parkour, just so we can reach different locations a little bit faster. And anything under technical ability that we can take. When upgrading Cyberware, you can choose stat modifiers. Unlocks a new Cyberware slot for the hands. More duration for Cyberware effects. That might be nice, because we have one which slows down time when we're getting seen. Right? So that would be pretty handy. Okay. Sure. Sure. I will go for Subordination. And what was the other one that I saw? Race Against Mind would be really nice, actually, in case we do get caught. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. I will go and equip the La Chingona Dorada, which is, of course, Jackie's pistol. And it'd be nice to have a bit of him with us. Do you know what I mean? Like, to go along for the journey. Cool. I'm glad I'm still a little ways from leveling up, because what I would have done is actually, you know, speaking about cool, I'd have loved to have put an attribute point in here to pick up Killer Instinct, so I know if I'm actually going to kill, but also gag order. I think that would have been really handy for this. Okay, let's try our best to do this as stealthy as possible, shall we? Electric Corporation. Reach the main building. Well, what I'd like to do is try and... Oh god, I'm already failing my jumps at the beginning. What I'd like to do is have a really thorough analysis of the building from the outside before I even attempt to go in. There is apparently a tarot above me. Okay, we got our first enemy. It's Ping. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many! It's annoying that when there's things in the way, you can't target them. Like right there, oh, there we go. I got them. Got them. Can't target you. Can target you. Yeah, it's a little bit finicky because if there's anything interrupting your line of sight of them, you cannot do anything about that. We probably could jump onto the roof if we wanted to. Are they by a computer? They're by a TV. And I'm guessing that's a laptop.
We've just received word on a breaking story. A Kang Tao AV has crashed outside of Night City. The
okay.
Thrusters were
we know about that. That's us. Spider with the scavengers. I was going to say. Distract enemies? Maybe I need to upgrade my distract enemies. It frustrates me that that doesn't work. Because I would have distracted them over there and then initiated an overload to hopefully deal with him. Can we try again? Distract enemies? Well, okay. That's annoying, but we can't really do much about it. Let me scan this tarot. Justice. Let's have a read of Justice. Where is it? Which one of you is Justice? Is this it? That's the sun. Is it this one? Justice. Justice is the card of conflict resolution. It proclaims the need for order, to see through lies and deceit, and a return to the natural state of affairs. Justice implies a just sentence, but also due process. Okay. Did you get everything inside? Hold on, I haven't got...
Almost. Grab a crate and get your ass moving. It's my break. Chill. All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street. If you're in such a hurry, you do it. Looks like no one's taught you your place yet.
I doubt it's possible.
I've been chopping chrome for 5 years, and I'm telling you, we don't do breaks. Well, I've been here 4 days, doing nothing but moving crates, and I fucking quit.
Wait, she's quit? That might be a potential inroad. Maybe there'll be something on her body which would allow us to gain entry to different locations? Let's follow. Where is she gonna go? Down the road. Okay. Oh. Okay, moving in. Now, I don't really know if this is a wise decision to be eliminating someone like this on the street. Can I chat with them? Like, I don't want to, like, this is where I'm maybe playing with fire. I wonder if I can chat with them and be like, yeah, what's going on in there? Or if me getting close to them will alert everybody else despite them being really far away. No, they have nothing to say. Huh, okay. I figured I'd check because, again, the game is so open-ended that I wondered what kind of potential resolution there might be to me interacting with them. Maybe they could assist me. They're like, actually, I hate it here. I'll happily allow you information to dismantle them. But I can't even chat with her. So never mind. Let me go back up here then. I think I know what I'm going to do. I want to go to that guy that we saw watching the TV. And there is like a little gangway over here that I can use to hopefully slip in. Now, I don't know if there's going to be another method of entering this building. Of course, we've got that ingress point there. But I wonder if there is something on the roof, like a hole that we can fall into. And we can hear his TV going. Is there maybe like a... Oh. You didn't see that. There you go. We found it. Oh. I mean, I say that. I'm in a random room with no exit. Okay. Never mind. I thought I'd found a way in, and this literally is a black box. What the hell? Okay. Sorry, let's try this again. Can I go through the door? If not, I guess I'm gonna have to try the window up there. We'll get there eventually, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, we're in. Grab, kill. Okay. Jack in. I want to do this completely covert, completely stealthy. 1C, 1C, 1C into 5-5 E9. Oh no, 1C, 1C, E9. Yep. Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Overheat and... Oh, we got 1 tier 5 quick hack component. Woo! Nice. That's cool. All right, we can open the gate. Oh, it's open. I can't shut the gate, but it's just open. Okay. Surveillance system. We'll turn that off for now. Though, let me quickly do a remote takeover and make sure we've tagged everybody that we possibly can. Because we've not gone inside yet, have we? So this is the catwalk indoors. Okay. Let me just quickly ping you. Just to make sure there's nothing I'm missing here. There's an enemy right below me, but they're perpendicular. I can't actually I can't target them. And you there? Okay, we can target you. Targeted you. Okay, so there is an enemy there. Okay. Right next camera. This is in the hall. And that's the enemy we saw from earlier. So I wonder... Floodlight, Chew-2, tank, explosive. Like, could I do distract enemies? I'm telling you, distract enemies doesn't work anymore. Like, no enemy gives a shit. Am I mad? Like, is that because I'm on very hard difficulty or something? Many people have said that's not the case, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. Right, let's leave that then. Messages. Tip-off from Ivan Medvedev to Slav for life. Someone on Jig asked about our studios, so either we're about to get nominated for an award or get robbed. Peeps are asking because we're good. We got good shit. Word's out and it's spreading. It was just a matter of time. And if they want to rob us, they can go ahead. I'd like to see them effing try. We should at least double the guards outside so we don't get people coming for autographs. And what is this shard here? 75 years of cyberware by Tsutomu Takahashi. Introduction. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active, example employment bias, and passive or unconscious, example poor infrastructural inaccessibility. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of limb amounts to little more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employers could impose specific dress codes, hairstyle regulations, and piercing and tattoo bans. Many even pressed their employees to maximize productivity, often in violation of the law, such as through anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement with employees' bodies was simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, employers in the second half of the 21st century have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, organ, and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In extreme cases, security sector employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full-body conversions, or full cyborgization. Bloody hell, much has changed over the past 75 years from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass market. Many in the field of history or technology have argued cyberware is a positive force for progress, and many have argued the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualize the changes, for better or worse, that it has introduced to our professional and personal lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today, and where is it taking us next? Well, well, well. So this fella's looking at the generator over there. I can probably just kill him like that, right? Oh.
Come to mama.
Come to mama. Okay, well, I thought that might explode in a fiery electrical storm, and instead... Oh. I got stuck inside that. Instead, it did very little. If I find you... Oh. She said something, but we couldn't digest it. That's annoying. Again, I really thought that might end him. Oh! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm going to climb out the window. I know exactly where we're going to go. There's a door up there that I want to try and pivot towards.
Ready or not, here I come.
But we've got to be really careful, because it's right over there. There is an intercom that we probably could have used to distract him. He's once again interacting with the generator. I could memory wipe, wait a second, and then suicide. But that feels like overkill. Again, I want to try and be as covert as possible. And in my eyes, that means as few kills as possible. And this seems like a good point of... Oh, hello. This seems like a good point of ingress for me. So let's climb up here. Okay. Open the door. Did I ever turn those off? Oh god, I forgot to turn them off after I did the takeover. Oh no. Oh no, what a mistake. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I can figure this out. So you're the one who just saw me down there, you two. And there's nothing nearby. I mean, there's the gas pipe that I could maybe explode. I guess I could, but it would be so loud. I was wondering if memory wipe... I don't have contagion equipped. I was going to say memory wipe, contagion, overheat. And I wonder if that would explode all the pipes as well, but that feels like it might be a little bit tricky. Okay. Let's shut you off.
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
How's it going, Falls? This gig treating you well? Meh.
Falls.
Meh. What the fuck does meh mean, huh? I sit here all day, doing fuck all. I see your ugly face more than my input's input. You know what I mean?
I know what input and output means.
You could say something interesting once in a while. A joke! Whatever, I don't care.
I was gonna say, I probably...
We have nothing but time to kill in this dump. What did you last see on TV? Did you pick up any woman? Get laid? Let's try food. Did you eat anything good lately? Will you say anything? Ugh.
Okay. Let's be very careful with how we navigate this. Oh, you're kidding me. This is a fake door? Oh, shit. So I think I can probably jump across there. I don't know what way this guard is facing is my problem. Okay. They're facing this way. Go figure. Is there anything I can use to distract them? Air conditioner? No. I do have the grenades I could throw in a pinch. Okay. Force open. I can't fucking force it open. I got muscles like a wet noodle. Like what? That's not going to be possible, I'm afraid. Okay. And I can't distract them, which is slightly problematic. Oh, who's that? I can't even see anyone there. Oh, I see them now. Shit, God, they're feckin' everywhere, guys. Okay. What I'd love to do is deal with this fella up here. But again, I can't distract them. Gas pipe explosive. Distract enemies. What do I do? What do I do? I could try and throw a grenade, like, into the corner. Over there.
You're in trouble!
I guess I live with my choices. I just want you to know I don't understand how that led to me getting seen when they couldn't see me. Some of you will be like, well, of course you threw a grenade and they know. And I'm so confused about why distract enemies doesn't work. I'm Googling it very quickly. Distract enemies not working? If you're having this glitch, try to press escape or open Steam overlay. Distraction issues usually happen when you swap to Sandevistan and Berserk. Other ways to fix distract enemies not working. A Reddit thread from 3 months ago with no comments. Like, am I going crazy? When you use the distraction quick hack, it will highlight the enemy if it's close enough to actually distract them. But why? I feel like it worked before. Sorry, guys. I don't want to feel like I'm being salty. Distraction feels super inconsistent. I feel like either nothing happens. I'm on low sodium Cyberpunk. For the most part, it works fine, but sometimes I feel like nothing happens. Enemy is standing next to tech but doesn't get distracted, or enemy gets distracted for half a second then turns around. And then the top comment, I repeat, is just get good at heavy stealth. No one can spot you if they're all dead. Well, okay. Stealth is by far the easiest early game build. It's about patience and getting one guy at a time. Something to note, patrol guys almost always end up next to a body dump. It's like a hint as to where you should take them down. See, that was my line of thinking, is the guy that is over there is by 2 different body dumps. And I thought, oh, okay, well, I can distract him near one, and then I can creep up, bang his head in, go in the door. But I couldn't get him to go. Whatever. Well, I guess we're going to gun our way out. I'm disappointed. I'm super disappointed. I mean, is there a way where maybe I can reset this, which is even sillier, I suppose? Like, if I run far enough away, can I reset their aggro because they just can't find me? And then I can resume my stealth operation? Maybe. Yeah. But once again, stealthing. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So they're still over there. The rat is still over there. I guess this is where you would memory wipe. Wait a second. I can't suicide yet. I guess I just synapse burnout. Yeah, okay. I'm fine. I think I'm trying to play the game. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm just trying to play the game almost like Hitman. I need to utilize my quick hacks more. But again, and this is something I need to get better at, and sorry to keep pausing. I've just got comments in the back of my mind, and not as much anymore. I'm trying to do better to not think about what the comments are going to say. But my God, the amount of people, and again, sorry to keep whining. I'm such a whiny guy. The amount of people are like, oh, he's doing quick hack builds? Yawn, boring. And it kind of like, that kind of made me play differently because I thought, well, all right, sorry that it's boring. I'll try and spice it up a bit. No, I'm gonna quick hack. I'm not thinking about comments like that anymore.
We find you one way or another.
I'm gonna play the game in the way I want to play it, and that is detached catwalk segment. I could have crushed them by dropping that onto them. Oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been sick.
What the fuck?
Okay, looting up. And we need to get to the sub-levels, but I'm trying to do this.
Now.
So I wonder if I can silent, and this is just me I'm gonna test this. Can I get away with silently shooting the pipe?
Heard shots. You still alive?
I'm here.
How did they take no damage? Oh, they did. They've got like, oh, hold on. See, okay, we're learning. We're getting better. And I love that Judy has like heard shots and it's like, actually, no, I was shooting a silenced pistol. I don't know how you could have heard that. What do you mean? Okay. I love that I could have dropped the segment. I'm annoyed that I didn't get the opportunity to do that, but never mind. Okay, that's the door I could have forced open. This is how I'm gonna go.
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
Judy, no, I don't think you can get in here. Judy, no. Judy's not gonna be able to get in. I'll trust the game to presumably figure out a way to get her in here without her getting gunned down. Lead Judy through the sub-levels? Oh, where is she? What? How did you do that, Judy? How did you get in here? Unseen, undetected. Judy, you should be the protagonist. My God. Okay.
I'm here. We need to get to level -2. Bet that's where they're keeping her.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go down there. Right. No entry. Yeah, we'll see about that. Bucko. A bin to dump bodies, which makes me think there's probably going to be an enemy near here somewhere.
That shirt. I know it.
Okay. Keep donors sedated. If the product fights, add segmental anesthesia. No crocody?
Evelyn's?
Without a doubt.
You can come over here, Judy. I don't bite. What? Are you okay over that? Judy, come on, get in here. Everything's okay, I promise. Okay, she's in. Kind of feels like a weeping angel. Like when I don't look at her, she moves. But the moment I turn around and...
Heard something.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm too busy focusing on her. Okay, we got a rat. A cur. Is there anyone else in here? Because I think what I'd love to do... It just said someone else's name. Lexi Stevenson. And then it changes the rat. And that's Jason Tyler. Isn't that interesting? Well, I'm briefly getting a snippet as to who they actually are. You notice that? Jason Taylor. In the middle of the screen. But then if I like wiggle around a bit and look at him again, Kerr. And then with her, maybe it won't show her name anymore. Lexi Stevenson, see? Isn't that cool? I don't know if that's meant to happen or whatever. Okay, how do I want to go about dealing with them? Drug production station. Like, there's got to be something in here I can distract them with. Distract enemies. Like, that's in the middle of the room. How does that not distract them? You know what I mean? Like, please say I'm not crazy, because I feel like earlier in the playthrough, this would have worked. It feels like there's something fundamentally wrong here. Even the TV. Like, no one gives a shit. Okay. Right, what I'm going to do is look around a bit before I actually act. We've got a hound whose name is Oliver Higgins. Is there any relevance to that? Who knows? Who knows? And the rat. Different vantage point. And then we're back in the chemical lab. Okay. Okay. How do I want to go about doing this then? So I could, again, using my powers, I could memory wipe synapse. We've got enough for that, and that might be enough to kill. Let's see. Not quite. Close, though. So I'll do another... I can't target him anymore. Initiate overload there. Memory wipe, burnout. Okay. See, to me, that's a really fun way of stealthing. Because it feels like how you... Oh, shit. I forgot about this. It feels like how you would do stealth in Cyberpunk, right? I do think that memory wipe maybe trivializes it a little bit, but I'm not going to think about that. Right, 551C55. And then we want to follow up that with 55. So there. Into E97A55. Nice. Yeah, we've started to get tier 5 quick hack components. We only get one, but that's still nice to have. We'll turn off the surveillance system.
Damn it.
Okay, they know that people have died. They must have heard the screams. Chemicals, the invisible killer. We've long known that the AVs crisscrossing our skies are busy dumping harmful substances in the air, such as aluminium, carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, and sulfuric acid. Studies have also revealed the presence of dead red blood cells and E. coli, as well as sodium chloride, table salt. Now, you don't need a degree in science to know the harm these substances can wreak on the body. We've found that sulfur compounds can lead to cancer, heart disease, and other illnesses arising from a weakened or even damaged immune system. They can also lead to spontaneous dental hydroplosion and acute meningitis. Okay. Nothing else in here. So again, I could go back into the camera, and again, I'm down to give this a go. Oh, I did not mean to use that. That's cool. I don't think I've ever, like, looked at myself on the camera before. So that these guys are now on high alert, which is understandable. You know, they've clearly detected something's happened. But there's only 2 of them left. So what I would like to do here, they're both the same health. They got 2 bars of health. There's a gun case there. There is maybe something in that drawer, who knows. But I think what I would like to do here is take one of them out like so. Wait a second. And this is just, you know, we're just having fun, guys. We're just having fun. Because I can then get this guy to commit suicide. And my location is being tracked. I kind of forgot that maybe there's someone out there who's able to track me. Oh, shit.
Well, not bad.
Thanks, Judy. But I don't know where this person could be. If I ping, can we see where this last remaining person is?
Got something that'll keep him busy. After that, we slip past him.
It didn't ping anybody, so I'm guessing...
Now.
Okay, now what? Oh, Judy's saying we should sneak past them. Judy, they're kind of dead. But I killed them. Oh! Spider. But I can't quick hack into them. That's strange. I'm guessing because this is going to be a confrontation, right? Like, we have to chat with them for the quest. I can't even grab them. It was meant to be. Okay, let's... Johnny?
Back in the samurai days, we'd place ads in this thing looking for background dancers.
Looks like you weren't the only ones with bright ideas.
It was a veritable gold mine of women.
I won't hurt you.
Who is that? Hold on. I can't... I can ping. Hold on. Where are you? You're like there somewhere, aren't you? You're far enough away... Well, I'd love to come and deal with you, but I can't ping you for some reason. I'll come to you in a second. Yo, tier 5 item component? Ultimate quick hack. Detonate grenade. Yo, nice. Get in. Okay. Let's continue. All right. What we got here? 557A7A. 557A7A into 55E9. I messed up. I can't get a 5-5. Never mind. Oh, well, we missed out on some eddies. Sure, whatever. And all I have here is net. Silver Pixel Cloud. Aid Vote Guide to NC. Bryce Stone. The world has changed, but the devil has not. Or has not, I'm guessing. Darkness is blinding the eyes of humankind. We've seen images of this Bryce Stone. Silver Pixel Cloud, upcoming premiere, Bushido, Fade to Black. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Yep. I feel better. A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. Ever wondered what it feels like to fall into a pool of acid? Well, wonder no more. Sort of. Before I ever even got my copy of Kings of Acid, my curiosity took a nosedive once I found out it wasn't that type of acid. In any case, body horror has such a nice, rich tradition, it's a damn near Herculean task to find a fresh angle to take on acid baths. But holy shit, did the devs do it. You play as Arthur Kerr, a klutzy and somewhat awkward rocker boy who gets himself tangled up in a shitstorm with Maelstrom. The Borg goons entrust Kerr with handling a mysterious shipment containing a protozoa capable of instantaneous regeneration. But in an unlucky twist, a painfully common occurrence for our hero, a rival gang ambushes the exchange at a corpse science lab and Kerr is pushed into a vat of mutagenic acid. That's when the trip kicks in, if you will. The rocker boy begins undergoing constant mutations. Eyeballs on stalk, shifting skin, throat tentacles, and that's not even the real freaky stuff. After every victory in combat, Arthur absorbs the genetic code from the blood splatter of his foes. This reminds me of Prototype. Did anyone here play Prototype? I loved that game. That was so good. Making the already delightful hack and slash combat even more gratifying. The constantly growing spiral of possible mutations makes for a rewarding way to spend experience points and builds in strong replayability. All in all, Kerr's ultimate motivation is seeking bloody revenge against his music producer who cost him a lucrative album deal and brutally murdered the rocker boy's boyfriend. Story and gameplay are geniusly intertwined, and the pseudo-brain dance implant shipped with each game copy really helps immerse players in the utterly effed mutations, where searing pain turns to power-jacked ecstasy. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one. Now, I kind of want to go and deal with this guy out here who keeps...
One way or another. You hear?
Yeah, I kind of need to deal with you now because you're really pissing me off. So, Synapse Burnout on Anzela Belyakova. And then next to them, we've got a Vulture, who I will suicide.
Fuck!
And they lived after the suicide. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. Okay. It's kind of metal, isn't it? To shoot yourself in the head and then you just, like, walk away. Like, as if nothing happened. Sure. Have we disabled all of these? Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Now, somebody said that if I approach these, I can turn them off to get more, like, engineer points. But I've already turned them off. I see. So, like, yeah, I'm with you. If I hadn't turned them off, I could have approached it and done it that way. Okay, let's loot up, and then we'll make our way into the next room. I was convinced we were local network. This is going to be the CCTV, isn't it? Yeah, turn off. There we go. I thought I saw something in a drawer. Where was I when I saw that? Like, there was an open drawer, and I thought I saw a gun in the drawer. And I wondered if that might be something important. Who knows? Who knows? Right, let's go this way. There is apparently a turning left. On air? What's happening in here? Shit.
No, nothing like that.
Hi.
So, back in '56, I was working at New American Auto Works. Sure. Go on.
Memory won't burn out. The other guy went in the other room. Which I guess is now accessible from looking through the wall here.
So they give us a choice. Either we replace our arms with
Okay.
tech cyberware, or we get
Suicide? Burnout, just in case he lives?
Candy ass bitch! Show yourself!
I don't know why the suicide didn't go off. Maybe the burnout interrupted that. Cool. Cool, he says after making someone commit suicide. What a... Shut the front door. I don't have the feckin' code. What? Is it going to be on here? Messages, here we go. Explain yourself. From Nadia Papayanova to the original Gopnik. Is this week some kind of effing joke? Exactly how many BDs did you sell? I want a list of which ones, how many, and to who. It's 4 p.m. already and we're not even close to our target. Okay, I got a little distracted from actual sales, but hear me out. Hold on. I'll try and do a Russian accent. Okay, I got a little distracted from actual sales, but hear me out. I have an effing good excuse. Next week we could be make twice, no, triple our target. I expect this guy from Jig Jig Street on the pleasures of NC site. He's not the usual street hawker, doesn't have the gift of the gab, but all it takes is a few words, and he knows exactly the kind of person he's doing biz with, and what they are after. I know it's a shit accent, I'm just trying to make it a little bit more special for you. If you think you'll fool me with this, I'm actually working bullshit, when really you just surf porn sites and hang out with lowlifes instead of making sales, and you're only fooling yourself. Next week you're making double the target, and I make up whatever is missing with implants I rip out of you myself. Clear? No need for that, I already met the guy. I gave him a few of our BDs as a trial run. Before I even get back to the studio, he called me asking if we have more. Trust me, he knows what peeps like and what sells. He's not the how can I help you customer service type, but I never saw anyone leave empty-handed. Customers will be drawn to the DH Morph brand like our BD stars are to the light at the end of the tunnel. A new distributor, I'm not gonna, I'll do it for this last one. Hey, a guy from Jig Street is interested in teaming up. Some kind of small-time distributor selling out his coat pockets on the street. But from what I hear, he has quite the clientele. Do some digging. Okay, I'll go meet him this afternoon. Local network surveillance system, turn off. Actually, connected devices 15? Are these going to be different ones? Or is this just sort of like the master control panel? I'm guessing it is. Turn off. Now, what the hell is the code for this? Ah. That'll do it. I see. And this is once again surveillance system. Is this going to be a different system then? No. Okay. That's kind of disappointing. I thought we were going to get something really special. All right. Never mind. The fact that it needed a code, I thought, oh shit, what is this gonna be? And it's nothing. It's nothing. Never mind. All right, let's loot up. Let's loot up. I am happy to kill as many of these guys as possible because they are deplorable. Looted overheat. Okay. Tier 1 item components. There is more over here. In this box? Oh! Kiroshi Sentry Optics. Kanetsugu. Katamatic Chainsword Crafting Spec. The TKI 20 Shingen. Smart SMG. And 3,000 eddies. I'll happily take the smart SMG. You know me, I'm a fan of the old smart weaponry. Oh, we've watched that advert before about the Dynalar optics. I think we've dealt with everyone here.
Keep going.
Yeah, I think we dealt with them, Judy. I don't think there's anyone left. There might be some people down there. Let me just ping. Has that detected any more threats? No, I think we're in the clear. Nice. Cool. I'll quickly loot around here, Judy, and then we'll continue down the stairs. I feel like this is a prime location for...
Covers. Classic. Can't go wrong.
Human blood. Except these are solid steel, not the soft core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
I'll be perfectly honest, when the game began, and, you know, when I say when the game began, when Johnny first ambushed us in our apartment, and we were, like, clawing over to grab the inhaler in order to get rid of him, I did worry about whether or not I'd enjoy Johnny, because he seemed, and he is, an arsehole. And he kind of stops you in your tracks when you're trying to do things. But God, what a character and what a narrative. To have him appear at these pertinent moments and just talk about things, it's so good. Can we read what this says over here? Something symptoms, is that up there? Symptoms. I am not me. Not me. I am not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. It is insane to me that CD Projekt made The Witcher and this was their next game. Like, again, I'm a big Witcher fan, if you couldn't tell by Triss back here, and there's Yennefer, and then there's Geralt, and There's other bits and pieces dotted around. I love The Witcher, and again, a part of me was a bit skeptical. Like, okay, how are they going to go from this world-class third-person fantasy RPG with a defined hero, like we know who Geralt is, and then put you into the shoes of this unnamed character in a futuristic city in a first-person RPG? Like, it's so the total opposite of what they've done before, but my God. And I am in the honeymoon period. I know I am, because I'm still playing it and I'm loving it. But this is world class. Like, playing an immersive first-person RPG is something I've always wanted, and I could kind of live that out a little bit in, like, Bethesda's games, but, like, they are more a sandbox compared to what this is. Like a really carefully handcrafted world. And obviously Bethesda has shit the proverbial bed over the past decade. And while I did enjoy Fallout 4, you know, it wasn't something I've ever really gone back to.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
Sure. So I'd love if these had unique things on them. And I can't ask too much of them because the game's feckin' awesome. But every screen is that same image. You know what I mean? It's the same picture. And you can see the word Jackie right there, the middle folder. Stuff, clips, Marty VX, clips, and Jackie. And then it's the same image of Meatman Strikes Again. The same images. Like, I don't know. I kind of just wish there was a little bit more variety when it came to what was on the screens. And I feel like that's such an... Again, I'm not a game dev. It might be really difficult. But to me, that feels like such an easy thing to do. Like, considering how much hard work they've done on the game, how hard would it have been to have just cooked up a few more images to randomly populate screens? It's unfortunate because, again, it very slightly breaks me out of the immersion a little bit. It's like, okay, surely this would have changed. I've been playing this game for a couple weeks now, and like 3 of these screens are about the meat man. Anyway, let's go in. Okay. Interesting. Don't you dare turn it. We are the luckiest merc in Night City. Holy shit. I love that that's his face. Do you reckon it's always like that, or is it only after I've taken them down that they get the frown? There is a body over there we can scan. I'll take a look at that. Remember, Spirit Down X only for pinatas. Keep donors sedated. PSO 3000 PMCX. Flip socket. God damn. Local network. New girl. From Nadia Papayanova to Kolya Sunov. So, is that girl Dr. Fingers give us going to be useful for anything? That chick is a bad omen, that's all I'll say. We should get rid of her ASAP and forget scrolling any BDs with her. Because if word about her spreads, we are effed. What omen are you talking about? Next thing I'll find you staring into crystal balls. What are you, my reincarnated babushka? I don't believe you're shitting your pants just because of some comatose girl. What are you on, hmm? You know what? Don't answer that. Whatever it is, just stop taking it before your brain damage get even worse. Because like you can tell, she's not from Jig Jig. More like Clouds or even the Mox. And for the record, I don't touch our supply, and you know that. But there's this Corpo. I sold him some of our shit. Apparently it made him aggressive. Smacked some joy toy around the face. He told me when it happened he noticed the shadow of Lizzie on the wall. The girl who started the mocks, and guess what happened? A week later, he was dead. They found him in some back alley, tied to a gutter, suffocated with a stocking. It's not like I was chums with the guy, but still, that's no way to go. Who cares how you go if you're dead? Decapitated with a nail file or a shot in the spleen, it makes not one iota of difference. If it's not the RPM, then it's the BDs that are effing with your head. Because your imagination is starting to get more whack than what we're scrolling. So you don't care how you remember. What if you die on the toilet? You effing gonk. Get back to work. Don't you understand nobody cared about you? Whose effing memory will you be in? You would barely fill up any space on my desk. You and your effing omens. God, I hope we get to kill them on the toilet. Like, what if that's how this goes? We find them on the shitter. And we can just pop them in the head. That would be incredible. Keep donors. Johnny. I'll look at the body in a sec, Johnny. Here he goes.
Gutted out all her implants. And why stop there? Took a few internal organs while they were at it.
How so very resourceful.
Scavs. No matter how many you stamp out, there'll always be more crawling around somewhere.
Figure you've made their acquaintance.
Afraid so.
Yeah. Implants removed. Dead woman who has been harvested for her cyberware. Bloody hell. Most wanted. Extra articular knee boosters. Sciatic nerve. Contact only. Or is that contract only? Contact only? Clean needles. P1 donors only. This is such a well-designed zone. An area. Human blood cyberware cleaning agent. These scavenged parts been cleaned and prepared for reuse. Jack in. Let's get some more components. 1C-BD55. And then just spamming 1C until it's all over. There you go. That'll do. I don't mind missing out on the first one. Okay. Oh, the boxes are having a bit of a jiggle. Okay.
I hate this place.
Let me ping. How many of you... Oh, I did not mean to throw the grenade.
Шутки кончились!
I've just realized, am I using the right grenade? That explains why they found me earlier. That's meant to be my decoy. When did that change the EMP? If I hide for long enough, maybe they'll forget I'm here. This is cheeky, I know, but... I think eventually they will give up, because there's no way they see me, right? Never mind. They see me. You know what? They deserve it. They're scum. We did pretty well up until this point. I say as I whiff like every shot. Okay, I am getting absolutely wrecked because I'm just not... Shit! Well, opportunity to do it stealthy. Never mind. I'll see that as a blessing. Maybe I stood in the grenade to die on purpose. I didn't. I just suck. Okay, well that explains a lot. I don't know when that changed out the EMP. It's very embarrassing, but at least I found it out at some point. Recon grenade. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. With less mistakes, please. Okay. Deal with you there. Was there another way in over here? There is. So that was the technical ability door. I wondered if I could look through here. Like, there is a guy there, but I can't target him through the door for some silly reason. I get it because it wants me to target the door. I'm aware, but it would have been cool if it would be able to adjust. Body identified. Enemies have been alerted. That's fine. Look at this. It's constantly flicking on and off of him. Like, how am I meant to quick hack? What? Hello? I can't do anything about that.
I know where he is.
No, you don't. And stop pretending you know where I am. Synapse burnout. Oh, that's spread because of the perk we picked up. Get in. Suicide. Where's the other enemy? Where's the other enemy? I can't see them on the minimap either. Oh, they're down there. Okay. That's fine. I don't mind going in guns blazing for one final guy. Oh, there's two. The recoil from the shot is really difficult to... Oh shit, hello. Suicide, you. I'm dead. Oh, no. I'm so embarrassed. No. Okay. Stop being sloppy, Mr. D20. Try this again. Let's try this again. Come on. I need to be pinging them to figure out where they all are instead of me just going in guns blazing. Right, let's try this. Sorry. So ping. I don't know why I got lazy toward the end here, but that's just not good enough.
That sucks so much, man. Yeah.
No, I hate that everyone here is dumber than bricks.
Hey, the door is open.
I can't target this guy. Like, I'm middle mouse clicking.
Or I could just crack your skull. Shut you up.
I can't target him, even though there's nothing in the way. Isn't that strange? Like, there's... That is so temperamental. It's really frustrating. Okay, so let me try this. I've got an idea. Bear with me. So inventory, we've got to make sure the recon grenade is equipped. This is how I would do this if we are going to continue doing it stealthy. So I would throw a recon grenade here. That does not get his attention. Would this get his attention? No. No. Is the answer. Like, I would say I could... No, I was going to say maybe I could grab him, but they're there. Maybe I can throw this through there to distract him. Then I go for the kill here. Okay, okay. Hello. We're getting there. We're getting there. Sorry, guys. We're dialed back into being professional killers. We know there's a camera over there. Oh. I'm trying to target that camera, but it's in such an awkward position. Can I maybe see it from here? Yes, there we go. Okay, camera control. All right, let's sort this from up above. Target you. Dead Netrunner scavenged for parts. Does not belong to Evelyn Parker. Okay, so Evelyn is still alive Whether she's well, we'll have to wait and see. Furnace explosive. How did that... What? How did he take no damage? That's better. I was gonna say, come on. That should kill him. Better. Okay, things are going much better now that I'm not freaking out. I could have sworn there were more enemies than that, but that seems to be it. Oh, I forgot to... Sorry, I forgot to go through and have a look at the other cameras. Nope. Oh, there they are. Spider. You are very tough. One synapse might be enough to kill you. Nice. There we go, generator. So nothing here. Evelyn! Yes! We found her! Is she alone? There's no one else in here. Jackal. Rat. Magazine. Corporate Fashion, a collection of magazines about fashion and interior design. I love that I can scan those. I wish there was something in here I could explode to kill them. But there is not. There is not. All right, moving on. Crow. And a rat. So from my understanding, there's only 4 enemies left. 2 over there and 2 over there. And I should be able to deal with them like this. So, activate that. We'll do suicide and suicide. I am being tracked by, I think it's by the 2 guys who are in the room over here, jacked in.
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think.
Or maybe whoever that is.
You find anything useful?
Is there another person?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here.
There is another person. Not for long.
You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait 1 second.
There you go. Job done. We got there. Come on. Okay, now we can loot up and we can move on. I'm glad I got there in the end. I definitely got a little bit... Listen, I'm honest. I don't want to lie. I definitely got a bit triggered when I got discovered, when I feel like I really shouldn't have. But again, it was my own misplay. My own misplay. And I'm not going to pretend it's the game's fault. There is one thing I will blame the game for, and that is the distract enemies quick hack does feel broken. I feel like there's definitely something missing there for me. Yukimara? Is Pon Pon shit playing in the background? Oh, for God's sake. That really is just like the extra little something something I needed to hear right now.
I'm here.
Bloody hell! That was like...
Hang in there, Ev.
You were like my sleep paralysis demon, Judy. Did you guys see that? That scared the ever-loving shit out of me. Bloody hell. Just charged at me through like a million walls. Okay, inventory. Let's quickly sort this because I'm over encumbered once again. This is fine. Yeah, we can get rid of some of these LMGs. That saves a considerable amount of space. We can get rid of a bunch of these. We'll keep that. We'll get rid of you. Okay, that should hopefully do for now. Let's go back to looting, and then we'll go and save Evelyn. Request backup tier 5 covert quick hack. Very nice.
She's here already.
Used him as a puppet in a virtue that killed him. Then tore out his implants.
Ooh, iconic katana? New item received, errata. Oh, hello. I was not expecting to see you there. Where are you? Oh, was it a blueprint? No, it was definitely a... There it is. Sorry, I was struggling. Allows you to leap toward enemies. Attacking burning enemies guarantees crit strikes. I've got to see what this looks like. Oh, isn't it if I hold down B? No? Do I have to hold down 3? I thought there was a way to redo the opening animation. And I thought it was something to do with holding down the weapon button. Hold down B. Nah, I don't know. I'm going to stop messing around with that now. A bunch of people said that there's a way to replay that opening animation. And I thought the katana one was especially cool. Okay, how do I get in there then? Oh, from the I see. Let's go around there first before I continue, because there might be some fun loot in there. Evelyn is also, I believe, on the ground floor, so maybe I should go upstairs first. This is the room where we experience the BD. Does not belong to Evelyn Parker. But we should be able to see the coffee cup on the side. I know it's moved. Huh, interesting. There's the hazmat suit, though. Okay. Jack in. Poor Evelyn is just sat there, and little does she know her salvation is near. BD 551C E9 55BD. Nice. Use. Local network surveillance system, turn off, even though everyone is now dead. I'll still do it. And then let's go down this alleyway here. So Evelyn's in there. Hold on. I know we will save her. I just gotta make sure I'm looting everything because I'm a loot goblin. Messages. Powers up from Agatha Leshes? We were able to get the generator going, except there's still a little issue with the setup. The light's either in the bathroom or in the studio. For the life of us, we cannot figure out how to have them both on at the same time. So then, no piss breaks, or else the actor will break character and we don't have time for that shit. Yeah, of course, we won't switch off the equipment in the studio or anything. Don't you effing dare think of coming up to use mine. You either sort it out or it's your loss. You can work knee-deep in shit for all I care as long as the BDs get done. And finally, power. I went out to get some fresh air and the effing street lamps are flickering like Totentan strobe lights. Either that girl we scrolled the BD with is sending messages and more, so that implant of hers is sucking up enough juice to cause a blackout. So install some breakers or something. Within an effing power plant, there has to be something lying around. Use your imagination. Fit in the current regulator. Yeah, it's like I'm working with children. Jeez, okay, we'll think of something. On a break now anyway. Okay. Overture Tier 1? Oh, come on. Surely we deserve a little bit better than Tier 1 at this point in the game. Okay, Evelyn, wait there a little bit longer. I'll save you in just a second. Thank God this isn't time sensitive. I think there's loot up here. There's a catwalk at the very least, and I'm pretty sure there's a room up here, isn't there? Here we go. Use. Turn off. Okay, nothing really in here. We've got some cards, some torn fishnets. I don't really want to know whose they were. And yeah, I think that's it. I think it's time to go and save Evelyn. Yeah, let's go. There's a little bit of loot here. And that's it. All right, let's go. Evelyn, I apologize, but the looting had to happen. Here we go. Time to immerse ourselves in the moment. It has been nearly 20 episodes since we saw her.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link.
Okay. The quest says go over to Evelyn, but Judy explicitly said, don't distract her. I've got to wait for her to cut the link. But it doesn't look like Judy's doing anything. So I guess I go over.
I see her. Cable 2.
Grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
She didn't give a signal.
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. Jerking around the cable probably didn't help.
I'm not going to ask Evelyn any questions. V wouldn't. I'm not going to. She's incapacitated. Let's get her someplace safe.
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
And there's nothing in here we've missed? Does Johnny have anything to say? I love that he looks at her. That is a really cool detail. As if he's really processing what's happened to her and what it is we've done. This has been a really cool quest. Not just this moment, but the whole Evelyn Parker rescue, finding out where she is. Really well done. Really well crafted.
Since when do you smoke?
Huh. Oh, what's happened to the audio? There you go.
It tastes like shit and make my head spin. But once I start something, I don't quit.
I get the impression this is a bit of
addict to another, I
Johnny
sympathize.
bleeding into us.
We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up.
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
Job complete. Disaster piece. Where are we? Is it? This is Judy's apartment, isn't it? Remember, we went over there. That's where we had the meeting. That's so cool. Remember, we accidentally found Judy's apartment in, like, what, episode 10 or something? Shut the door. Okay. I'll call before I go in. Oh. Oh, never mind. Can I freshen up? Oh, there's... Oh, come on. Am I dreaming it? There was definitely a shard on top of that monitor. You saw that, right? There was definitely something there. Okay. Are you ready? Let's see how Evelyn is holding up.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough. She already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
I'm not going to say I need to talk to her because she clearly is not in a position to talk.
You're mad at her? Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other...
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
You watched them already?
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Okay.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hey, how you feeling? You need anything? I'm not here to nag. Just talk.
Well now, look at you.
She's in no fit state to talk. I'm not gonna push. Because I wouldn't. Who would? I'm amazed at how... God, it just feels so real. Like looking out the window. The rain, obviously, it's battering at the glass. Like it just feels so immersive in a way that I've never really experienced in a game before. And even that moment where you carry her out. Again, I know a lot of people wanted this game to be in third person, and sure, like maybe they could have done. But I don't see how they could have and maintained this world-class level of immersion.
Have a seat.
Wow. This is her at-home setup? Don't mind if I just quickly poke around, do you? Shopping list. High-index contact lenses, buoys of sensors, neural signal augmenter. Idea, pain circuit breaker for dolls. Once the max pain threshold is reached, the session automatically shuts down. Client receives a fine. Cool. Messages. Help. From Evelyn to Judy. Hey, it's been like 1,000 years since we saw each other. What's up with you, girl? You still cooped up in Susie's basement? Still with Maiko? Hoping at least one of those things isn't true anymore. So, I've got a tiny favor to ask. Okay, it's more like a humongous favor. Super important to me. But should be a breeze for a geek like you. Holler back at me. From Judy to Evelyn. Hey Ev, mind straight up telling me what's going on? This got anything to do with your previous messages? And yes, one of those things isn't true anymore. I need you to scroll a virtue for me, that's it. I promise. In exchange, I'll make sure you don't have to do anything for the rest of your life but art. Let's just meet, okay? Where can I find you these days? Susie's basement. So the other thing which isn't true is... she's not with Maiko anymore. There you go. Let's start at the bottom then. For Judy to Sydney Roberts. I'd like to explore my options about an unlawful juvenile detention when I was 16 years old. I'm pretty sure I'm owed some kind of compensation. I'm looking for a lawyer who can take on this case for 10% of the awarded sum. Hello, can you please provide more details? This is big Judy law. I was convicted for stealing a fire truck and for the illegal use of property belonging to the fire department. Except I didn't steal that truck. I found it in a scrapyard and fixed it up. It took me half a year, but when I was done, it looked better than factory new. They busted me on my first ride. Nobody believed that I didn't steal it. Winning compensation from the city council is extremely difficult and, in my opinion, not worth the trouble. So you don't believe me either. Thanks for nothing. I effed up from Evelyn to Judy. Hey Jude, sorry about earlier today. I was pissed at Susie and you took the flak for it. Judy to Evelyn. I know you. I know how you work, but you played the wrong hand. I know. Talk to her again once you're both chill. I'm sure it'll be fine. I doubt it. Hey Ev, I'm looking for a BD actor. Client wants as little chrome as possible. Age doesn't matter. Know anyone who'd be up for it? Eddies aren't spectacular, but they're not terrible either. I'll ask. That's it? 2 words? Everything alright? I don't know, Judy. Everything's been nagging at me lately. Starting to think I wasn't made for this. Sleazy clients, porn, piss poor conditions, shitty eddies. Wasn't meant to turn out like this. We deserve more, don't we? Work with us, Judy, from Rajiv Roy at Singhad Studios. Hi, we're one of the biggest movie production studios in the world. We'd like to offer you the chance to work in a young, dynamic team with flexible working conditions and the chance to create an eye-popping portfolio. Best wishes, Rajiv Roy. I think I said Ray. Rajiv Roy. Stop messaging me. Need your advice from Roxanne Sumner to Judy Alvarez. Hey, I had a really weird sitch with a client. I met him at the bar when I was offline. He said he'd be coming to me exclusively for a few months, and he wanted to get to know me. We talked a lot. He's a corpo. He said his job isn't that different than mine because he also has to put on an act all day. Like, he has to play golf with his boss, who he hates or whatever. He seemed kind of nice. Now he wants to meet up outside of Clouds. What do I do? Take him to Lizzie so we can keep an eye on you, just in case, and keep a stunner on you. Working with us from N1's Channel N54. Hi, we're the biggest TV broadcast channel in NC. Some of your BDs recently fell into our lap and we're really impressed. We'd like to offer you the chance to work in a young, dynamic team of artists like yourself. Exactly the same. Hi, Judy, do you receive my last message? Would really like to consider offer. I assume no answer was enough. Hi, Judy, of course, I understand. Let us know if you change your mind. Huh. Cool. Cool. Well, hopefully Judy doesn't mind me just reading every single email she's ever sent. Let's get started. We're about an hour and 50 in, and this might be a really intense scene. Let's get started.
All right.
You knew I was going to click it. You saw there was time left on the timeline.
Editable.
Huh. Glad you managed to salvage them in the first place.
Needs a second to load.
Okay.
Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
Sure. Here we go.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room.
Already, I love this. The fact that their data is encrypted and we can't see who it is.
We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Everything else we need from the Virtue.
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
So this is someone who was working to try and infiltrate Yorinobu's penthouse atop Konpeki Plaza to better understand the biochip. This is what led to Evelyn going there to meet with Yorinobu. But who exactly is the one offering the gig? If we're going to call it a gig, a mission, whatever you want to call it. Is there any way to see through the encryption? Like, you can see a lot of their hair, whoever they are. I mean, that is a sick visual, whatever that's meant to be.
Take a look around if you want.
Oh, I plan to.
Can't see your face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
As Evelyn. I'm super curious about this, or whatever that's meant to be.
What am I looking out for?
Hologram.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
Vive.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch.
Pacifica.
Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
I really want to go to Pacifica. I'm excited for that. Conclusion, a church run by the Voodoo Boys. Okay. Continue.
Every single piece of tech I see, security. We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it in parfait bruit. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And
we can kind of get an idea as to who she looks like from this profile, right? We can see more of the hair, more of the outfit. Okay. Cool.
if he starts talking about the biochip himself?
Might not be important.
Maybe. But all of them are from Pacifica. Now's down our search at least.
We knew that.
Now?
But we know that
Looks
they
like
operate out
I'm
of
going
Pacifica.
On a field trip to Pacifica.
Huh. Cool. So the Voodoo Boys. God, this is cool. Huh. See, because Evelyn was so, you know, cards close to her chest, I never even really stopped to consider whether her and Yorinobu. Of course, we got the email from the lady at Clouds on Yorinobu's computer, which infers that maybe there is a connection there. But the idea that Yorinobu got Evelyn from Clouds, built up a relationship with her from Clouds, because again, the doll chip makes people come back and want more and more and more time and time again, that maybe he did grow to have a connection with her. The Voodoo Boys clocked onto that and were like, we're going to use you to figure out what's going on in there. They very clearly are interested in the biochip. I know very little more about the Voodoo Boys. Who they might be working for, what their modus operandi is. Ah, the plot is thickening. Yes, I love it.
I think we got everything.
I'm hyped to go see the Voodoo Boys because I'm a net runner myself, right? And maybe we'll be able to unlock some cool tech.
What do you think?
The woman who hired her.
The woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment?
For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
Yeah, she knew about the biochip.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? Oh, I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. It's pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On YouTube. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure.
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
I don't blame Evelyn, though. I don't blame her for my fate and what happened to Jackie.
Oui. Oui. Allez, vous avez qu'une raison, moi j'ai tué. Et les gens pour ça, protéger bien.
What language is she speaking?
I don't know. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I?
Rempli.
Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency.
I will, I'm
See what
just...
the other side's saying.
This guy's like, what the hell are you doing?
Vous voyez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
Okay, go back to the beginning. Editing mode, swap layer.
Try scanning the phone. Got it. Give it a second.
Heard something about Yorinobu? I've not yet.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
No, he didn't.
While Evelyn buried this recording deep. Cut another name. Something like Silverhand?
Am I being spoiled here? I've not heard. Yorinobu? Silverman.
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto translate package.
Okay.
Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Yeah, I'm ready. Hopefully this is something we have for the rest of the game now. That'd be nice. Listen to the conversation. The doll has left. You were right. She's too smart for her own good. Will she bring us trouble? She wouldn't dare. Why? Where's the text? Why has it stopped showing me the text? She's our best route to Yorinobu. We must take this risk. I wish I shared your confidence that Silverhand will lead us to Alt. Alt Cunningham. Oh, yes! What importance does Alt have then? And they say lead to Alt. But she's at the Columbarium. She's dead. Unless she's not.
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
Oh, my brain is racing. Alt Cunningham might be alive?
I don't get it.
Johnny's there.
What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago.
Oh.
V, you got any idea?
Can I tell her? His constructs on the biochip.
A biochip we stole. It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
I need to chat to Johnny. Please, Johnny, tell me about... Know how to find these people.
Know who they are, who the woman is. Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
What could they want from Alt?
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
He's still not telling us about Alt. What is it you know, Mr. Silverhand, that we don't?
You got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried they'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around.
I'll ask around, make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. I hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
Couldn't help but notice there's a shard there, Judy. Can I just... rewiring synaptic pathways? I'll read that another time. I want to just... there is some stuff over here. Another shard?
Didn't know she dabbled in robotics.
Now that's fucking Shimra. Think that's how she winds down?
After a day's work of tuning hardcore smut? Wouldn't be surprised.
Looks cool. Model not found. Assembly in progress. A unique bot still under construction. Is that a bit of Chekhov's gun maybe? Will we come back to this? Tech thingy notes. I forgot to change the notifications in the pressure gauge. Add an automatic reset when starting it up. Tracking module froze underwater again. Probably the waterproof case is blocking the signal. Fix. Make an opening for the antenna. Pardon me. Connection loss with the barometer when set at a bathymetric mode. Fix. Add an automatic signal to switch back to lost position. Last position before connection loss. Yeah, to me that's...
huh. Interesting.
Place looks like a fucking antique museum.
Yeah.
Then I guess you should feel right at home.
Chick's got taste.
That's so
That all
mean.
you have to
Poor
say?
Johnny.
And she's nice.
Hey!
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to have some use later in the game, though, the robot. 10 to 40 years old, a variety of data electronic parts, likely collected to be repurposed somehow. And there is something more in here we can now look at.
Well.
The Bushido collection in BD format.
First 3 are collector's items nowadays.
I hope Judy doesn't mind me just wandering around her apartment scanning all of these rare artifacts. Can I go... oh, wait. Can I not open up the door again to go see... oh, I was going to pop my head back in and just say, goodbye to Evelyn. Never mind. All right. Leave the apartment. We'll go down here. Call Mr. Hands. Well, that will probably have... oh my god, guys. Look at this. Holy shit. That's Night City for you. There it is, guys. Well, what a riveting episode. Alt, the Voodoo Boys, Pacifica. I cannot wait for the next episode. I've had a lot of fun today. I'm glad we got through that in the way I tried to do it. What an amazing quest. I'll be making notes on everything that happened, of course, and that'll go into the notes. I really want to go and do the Voodoo Boys stuff next, but again... oh, I forgot I leveled up. Let me go and put another point into reflexes. And then for my perk point... I mean, I can redistribute these, can't I? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to put this. Tech ability somewhere. That'll do. Again, there's so much I want to do. Call Mr. Hands, Pacifica. Phantom Liberty, find Evelyn's employer in Pacifica. Meet with Takamura. Queen of the Highway. There's so much to do. I'll probably do some side bits next time. I'd like to do 1 or 2 main quests a week and then otherwise side quests, gigs. I think that's a nice sort of like cadence. So, yeah. Thank you very much again, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this as much as I have. What a game! What a game. I'll see you all in the next episode. Fare thee well.